Good evening, folks. Odd here with your outer world news. Current time is 5/11/2013. Sorry about that one video I made yesterday that was all screwy with the sound and stuff. I know a lot of people were saying that I had a little bit of a mishap on that one, so I apologize for that. I was having a lot of bad storms yesterday, and for some reason in my house, whenever it storms, we have underground lines, and it's like a short, and the internet goes in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. It's just, I don't know, kind of screwy up here. Same thing with telephone service. Alright, so just want to go ahead and get on with this. Here we go. Global financial collapse is coming 2013. This is from the Truth Channel, talking about the how the global collapse is pretty much inevitable. It's gonna happen. We all know it. You know, once the markets go up and all the golds and silvers drop, then the market starts to collapse, then all the golds and silvers and stuff go back up, and then bye-bye dollar. Great Depression. It's going to happen again. I mean, it's just scary, scary times. You know, there's still like 2.3 trillion, you know, just from, you know, the elites. That's still not accounted for. It's a lot of money not accounted for. Also, the Illuminati's family ties. For those of you that don't know about the Illuminati, haven't, you know, investigated much into the Illuminati, here's a good video right here to get you started. Telling you a few things about the Illuminati, who they are, you know, and how they've grown into the society that they are. If you guys want to go ahead and check into it, very interesting videos from Louis7777. You know, he always does great work. Also, Clif has a new Wujo this weekend, May 11th, 2013, global coastal event. Don't cry for me, woo woo. And you know, what if it doesn't happen? Hopefully it doesn't happen. But you know, his Wujos are always, you know, interesting to hear nonetheless. So if you guys want to go ahead and check into it, I haven't really had a chance to look into it yet. So, you know, I'm just going to leave the link at the bottom so you guys can go ahead and look at the new Webbot report. Also, here we go. The U.S. government might be the biggest hacker in the world. Duh. We all already know that, right? China's the second one. The United States government... Actually, no, sorry. The UK is the second one, then China. The United States government is investing tens of millions of dollars each year on offensive hacking operations in order to exploit vulnerabilities in the computers of its adversaries, Reuters reports. According to an in-depth article published Friday by journalist Joseph Min, the U.S. and its Department of Defense contractors are increasingly pursuing efforts to hack the computers of foreign competitors, in turn exposing a rarely discussed aspect of the nation's cyber operations. So, yeah. It's not just the international communities the U.S. is hacking, it's its own damn people. So, take that into consideration. Man, this daggone police state we live in. Also, U.S. approves new pesticides linked to mass bee deaths as the EU enacts the ban on it. What was it Albert Einstein said? Oh yeah. Once the bees perish, men shall follow 5 years after, or something like that. In the wake of a massive U.S. Department of Agricultural report highlighting the continuing large-scale death of honeybees, environmental groups are left wondering why the Environmental Protection Agency hasn't decided to approve a highly toxic new pesticide. The continuing mass death of honeybees, known significantly as colony collapse disorder (CCD), and a pollinatory crisis could well strain production of over 100 crops in the U.S., including apples, zucchinis, avocados, and plums. The agricultural value of these products is estimated at over 200 billion global per year. It's not just honeybees that are dying, folks. Bumblebees are dying off too. And you know, I had an article about this yesterday. That these bees are dying off in droves. I mean, like, it's actually 31% of them have died in the past year. But colony-wise, 30% of colonies, or up to 90% of each colony, pretty much is dying off. So we need to watch that. You know, we need those bees to survive. Also, California dad begged for his life as police beat him to death. Witnesses. California father of 4 died Wednesday shortly after a group of police allegedly beat him with batons as he lied defenseless on the sidewalk. Cops before confiscating witnesses' cameras, also reportedly unleashing a K-9 unit on him. More police state news. These Nazis, whoever they are that did this, they need to go to prison for murder. You know, that's some just sick stuff. Also, Monsanto protests scheduled in 36 countries for May 22nd. An international protest planned for later this month against biotechnological company Monsanto is slated to span 6 continents and include demonstrations in dozens of countries around the globe. Amid growing concerns over St. Louis, Missouri's based Monsanto and the impact that the country is having on agricultural, activists have planned rallies for later this month in 36 countries. That's right. Ban it. No. I don't even know why they need all that stuff in our food anyway. Rand Paul alleges CIA smuggled weapons through Benghazi. Round of applause for Rand Paul. We all been talking about that now for a little bit now since that's happened, haven't we? The U.S. is the one that gave them those chemical weapons. That's why they told the men to stand down and let 4 of our men die. Obama and Hillary Clinton need to go to prison for freaking murder charges. Or conspiring to murder. And treason. Admit intensify, actually a lot of different things. But anyway. Admit intensifying rumors that he's considering a run for president. United States Senator Rand Paul, our Republican from Kentucky, has come down hard on the White House over last year's tragedy at the American consulate in Benghazi, Libya. On Wednesday, a congressional committee heard testimonies from witnesses on the September 11, 2012 attack. Now remember, I had that whole thing on one of my video from about 2 days ago. If you guys want to go back and look at it, it's very, very long. It's about like 5 hours long or something. If you guys want to listen into it, very interesting stuff. But 8 months after the fact, many questions still remain unanswered. Senator Rand Paul weighed in on the event as well this week, but in doing so, challenged the administration of the U.S. President Barack Obama, and particularly Hillary Clinton, and former Department of State Secretary of the helm of the agency at the time of the attack, and another rumored candidate in the 2016 election. Now remember, all this that's going down, there's about to be another false flag terrorist attack. Be ready for it. Maybe that's why they released that biological weapon in Houston. They're trying to take our eyes off the prize. There's a whole bunch of stuff going on. It's so hard to even follow all of it anymore. I mean, it's just crazy. You know, this is all just days worth of news that I give you. It's not weeks, it's days worth. It's crazy. IRS admits apologizing for targeting right-wing groups in election run-up. Yeah, IRS is just retarded. Officials from the U.S. Internal Revenue Service apologized Friday after confessing that the agency had targeted conservative political groups, putting them under extra scrutiny during the months leading up to the 2012 presidential election. Yeah, crazy stuff, man. If you guys want to go ahead and look into that. It's just more stupid nonsense going on in this world. Also, this is very interesting. Leaving Earth, 78,000 applied for a one-way ticket to Mars. Supposedly they're going to be heading out by, their plan is 2023. They've received 78,000 applicants in just 2 weeks, and they're expecting 500,000 before August. They're gonna get it. First off, it's a one-way ticket. You'll never come home. I'm sorry, but I would like to go. But Mars is gonna get hit with Sidon Spring. It's already a dead planet anyway. It has no active lava movement. I don't even want to. It'd be awesome though. Alright, so here we go. Just bear with me. I'm running out of time and this thing's running all slow now. 43 killed, over 100 injured as blast rocked Turkish town on Syrian border. Supposedly, there was 3 people killed, over 100 injured, and Turkey saying that they have inside sources now saying that it came from Syria. Be prepared, World War III is on the horizon. Also, first Chinese stealth drone ready for test flight. If you guys want to look into this, sorry, I got to speed it up. That's the new test flight drone there. Also, new American Civil War coming in 2016. Could a second Civil War be coming to the United States in only a few years? Retired U.S. Colonel also co-authored a piece, Friction, the paints and possibilities that predicts could arise as soon as 2016. Yeah, before that. You guys want to look into that. Sorry, I got to speed it up here. Also, Iran unveils its epic new drone. If you guys want to check this link out as well. Sorry, I just got to move forward fast here. Also, I'll leave the link to it, but Michigan's nuclear power plant is leaking badly. If you guys want to look into that as well, it's on ENE News. Also, 11 fireball reports, if you guys want to look into it. 17 reports on the 9th. You guys can look through all these fireball reports, lots and lots of them. Also, thank God 1988 TA has passed us, so thank the good Lord for that. Also, Australia, all around North America, still getting peppered, and also down here around Africa. Now, there's one thing I wanted to say. God told me to say this, that these are not coincidences. These are signs. These fireballs, think about it. In Connecticut, 2 houses hit within a week, and then the one down here in Africa hitting the ground and everybody circling it. All within 1 week. Also the fireballs in Japan, 2 of them. The 6th and the 9th. Also in Europe, the East Coast, all within the past weeks. God told me to get that out to you because it's coming. Be prepared. It was in a vision last night in my dream, and my girl was starting to get a vision too about some type of tray or something. So I'll ask her that later and probably get it out to you as well. Also, look at this right here. Big solar flare. Not sure how large it is yet, but the sun is acting a little suspect. There it is over there. But as you can see, here's the filament coming back into the sun. But it did have a pop off. The sun is acting extremely strange right now, in my honest opinion. You know, I'm watching this beast right here. Boom. Looked like there might have been another one too that we're not seeing quite yet, but we shall here soon. Here it is. If you guys want to check it out, look at this. Look how energized our sun is. There it is right there. There's another little one down there. Look at these anvils. A lot of power coming out of the sun right now. Just got to keep our eyes on that. And this entril spiral showing that one, which is a new one. It is a different one, just popped off. So it's not Earth facing. It looks like there's another one coming off of it now as well. Neutron monitors hanging around 99 on the cosmic ray density. Real-time data is starting to go back up slightly. Current solar data showing it's about an M-class flare. Close to an M-class, maybe a high C.9. But I guess we'll see. KP index holding steady. Also, breaking news on this. 6.5 earthquake just happened. This is in Tonga. So 6.5 earthquake, 4.7 also in Iran again, another 5.4, 4.5 and 4.6, and another 5.0. Man, lots and lots of earthquakes. Give me once. Here it is, folks. 6.5, 6.5, 6.5. Depths 205 kilometers, 230 kilometers, 215 kilometers. So it is pretty deep down there. You know, it is right next to the island of Fuji and around Australia. So we'll keep our eyes on that. Hopefully no tsunamis. It is kind of deep, so probably not. But big earthquake. That's 2 now. Much love. God bless.